Across countless cultures and throughout the ages, one humble substance has remained a constant companion in the battle against injury and infection: honey. This golden nectar, collected by bees from the blossoms of flowers, has long been revered not only for its sweet taste, but for its remarkable healing properties. In ancient times, warriors and healers alike recognized honey's potential as a remedy for wounds and injuries, applying it to battle wounds with an understanding that has, over the centuries, proven itself to be more than mere folk medicine. Honey, both practical and divine, stood as a symbol of life's resilience, preserving its potent abilities across millennia. In ancient Greece, for example, it was said that the great warriors of the time, those who battled in the heart of the ancient world's most famous conflicts, turned to honey not just for sustenance, but for healing. In the midst of war, where injuries were common and the threat of infection loomed large, honey became a battlefield remedy, a balm for the wounded. The mythic warriors of Homer's Iliad, those valiant heroes like Achilles and Hector, are often imagined using honey not just for nourishment, but to tend to their wounds. Similarly, in the distant corners of Africa and Asia, honey was applied to wounds, not out of superstition, but out of a deep-seated knowledge of its healing potential. One of the most enduring legends comes from the Middle Ages, where honey was routinely used to treat the wounds of soldiers returning from the Crusades. The honey's antiseptic properties made it a vital resource in preventing infection, particularly in an era when knowledge of sterilization and antiseptics was still centuries away from discovery. It was said that soldiers would carry small jars of honey with them, a portable medicine capable of soothing burns, cuts, and gashes after a fierce battle. The application of honey to these wounds was viewed as both an act of practicality and a form of divine protection, a belief that honey had the power to heal not only the body, but also the soul, offering a sense of comfort in times of physical suffering. This connection between honey and healing wasn't confined to one specific culture or time period. It was a thread woven through the tapestry of human history. Ancient Egyptians, for example, used honey not only in their rituals, but also in their medical practices. The famed Egyptian physician Imhotep, known as the father of medicine, is said to have prescribed honey for treating wounds and sores, recognizing its ability to promote healing. In many ways, honey served as an embodiment of the ancient belief that the natural world had solutions to the challenges of health and survival, that nature, through its honeybees, had provided mankind with a gift capable of fighting off the worst effects of injury and infection. But honey's reputation as a healer isn't confined to myth or historical accounts. Modern medicine has confirmed what ancient healers and warriors once knew intuitively. Honey is a potent and effective antiseptic. Scientific studies have demonstrated that honey's ability to fight infection is due to its natural antibacterial properties, primarily the result of its low moisture content and high acidity, which prevent the growth of bacteria. Additionally, honey contains hydrogen peroxide, which is produced in small amounts by the enzymes naturally found within it. This hydrogen peroxide is released when honey comes into contact with bodily fluids, creating a mild antiseptic effect that helps prevent the onset of infection in open wounds. Moreover, honey is also known for its anti-inflammatory properties, which can help reduce the swelling and discomfort associated with wounds. It can soothe the pain of burns, scrapes, and cuts while promoting tissue regeneration, speeding up the natural healing process. The sugars in honey provide a protective barrier over wounds, creating a moist environment that encourages the growth of new tissue, while also preventing the wound from drying out and forming scabs that could lead to further irritation. This protective barrier also helps to lock in moisture, ensuring that the wound doesn't dry out or become vulnerable to bacteria, making it an ideal choice for treating chronic wounds, burns, and ulcers. This natural process of healing with honey isn't limited to just minor cuts and bruises. In more recent times, honey has gained recognition for its role in treating more serious medical conditions. One notable example is its use in the treatment of diabetic ulcers, a common and often debilitating condition that results from poor circulation and high blood sugar levels. Studies have shown that honey, when applied topically to diabetic ulcers, can significantly accelerate healing by reducing infection and promoting tissue regeneration. The same healing properties that made honey a staple in ancient battlefields continue to make it a valuable resource in modern wound care. Furthermore, honey's medicinal use extends beyond just its physical benefits. In many ancient cultures, honey was seen as a sacred substance, a gift from the gods. It was not only a physical balm for the body, but also a symbol of divine care and protection. In the Greek myth of the gods Ambrosia, honey was often intertwined with nectar to form the sustenance of immortality, offering both the gods and mortals the power of health, vitality, and wisdom. The connection between honey and divine healing was as much a spiritual belief as it was a practical one. The warriors who applied honey to their wounds in battle weren't just using it as a practical remedy. They were also invoking a sacred bond with the earth and its life-giving forces, drawing on the ancient belief that honey, as a divine gift, could offer protection and restoration. This idea of honey as a symbol of divine healing and protection persists in many cultures today. In Ayurvedic medicine, honey is revered not only for its ability to heal wounds, but also for its ability to balance and restore the body's energies. In this tradition, honey is seen as a substance that harmonizes the body's physical and spiritual health, promoting vitality and longevity. Similarly, in traditional Chinese medicine, honey has long been used to treat wounds and burns, as well as to boost overall health and energy levels. Its ability to promote healing is often tied to its purity and its connection to the earth, symbolizing a return to balance and harmony. In modern medicine, honey is increasingly being used in clinical settings for wound care, and its antimicrobial properties have earned it a place in many hospitals and clinics around the world. It's no longer a mere relic of ancient practices, but a scientifically validated treatment that is being embraced for its natural healing qualities. The ancient warriors who smeared honey on their wounds were unknowingly using one of nature's most powerful antiseptics, a gift from the bees that continues to offer protection and healing to this day. In the end, honey's timeless connection to health and healing speaks to something deeper than just its physical properties. It is a symbol of nature's ability to provide, to protect, and to restore. Whether it's the ancient warriors of Greece and Rome, the soldiers of the Crusades, or the modern medical practitioners of today, honey has served as a bridge between the natural world and the human experience. It is a reminder that even in times of war and suffering, nature offers a gentle and powerful solution, one that can heal wounds, soothe pain, and offer hope to those in need of restoration. The story of honey on wounds is a story that transcends time, reminding us that even the smallest gifts from the natural world can have the greatest impact on our well-being.